Hello everyone and welcome back to Joys of Flies. If you're new here, my name's Cassidy and I deal with the sewing side of this channel. In this tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you how to sew a quilted lip balm holder. It's a really cute, simple project, really fun, so I hope you enjoy it. Here is everything you're going to need. You're going to need 3 fabrics, one for the outside, some wadding for the quilting, and then a lining fabric. Just to note, the lining is seen from the outside. And out of all of those 3 fabrics, you're going to need to cut out rectangles measuring 2 inches by 6.75 inches. Next, you're going to need 1.5 inches of narrow ribbon and a keychain loop. And then you're just going to need your general sewing equipment, so everything like your sewing machine, scissors, pins, all of that sort of thing. So to start off, you're going to want to place your outer fabric on top of your wadding, wrong sides facing down. Just loosely pin it in place, and then you're going to want to quilt it. So you can choose any design you like. I'm just doing diagonal lines, crossing it so it creates diamond shapes. Now take your ribbon and keychain loop and thread your ribbon through it and fold it in half. Then you're just going to want to place it at the top of your quilted rectangle in the centre, pin it in place and then just baste it onto your fabric. Then take your lining fabric and place it right sides together with your quilted fabric. Pin it all in place, and then you're going to want to sew all of the way around your rectangle, but leave a small gap of about 2 inches so that we can turn it right sides out in a moment. Once it's all sewn, you're going to want to trim down all of the corners and then trim off any excess seam allowance around your sewing. Then turn it right sides out, making sure you poke all of the corners out. Then take it over to your ironing board and give it a good press flat, and you're going to want to make sure that that hole we left in your sewing, you fold it over the excess seam allowance so that you don't see any raw edges, and give it a good press flat. Then you're just going to want to over sew all of the way around your rectangle, closing that hole. Now from the top of your rectangle, you're just going to want to measure 1 inch down and make a mark with a pin at that point. Then you're going to want to take the bottom of your rectangle and fold it up until it comes in line with that pin and just pin it in place. And then your last step is to sew back down both of the sides of your case. And that's it, you're all done.